Alan, don't think that's one for the purists today.
No, it wasn't at all, was it? Very stop-start, really long game. We couldn't get any momentum, and then we obviously contributed to that. We made a lot of errors. Rain came after half time, so we went 24-6 up, and you'd think we were going to kick on. So yeah, disappointing with the game really. I thought it could have been, it could have flowed better.
We started well, went 6-0 up, and then we got pegged back to 6 apiece. Then we forced an error from the kick-off, or forced a dropout from the kick-off. And again, you're hoping then you go and kick on, and unfortunately, you never got that impression in the game that one team was going to go and kick on.
Yeah, like I say, I just think the way the game went, so stop-start, a lot of pushing and shoving. Listen, teams are going to come and try and disrupt our rhythm, if you like, and we've just got to, I think we've had this conversation a few times, we've got to be above that and better than that, and look after us and not get drawn in. Obviously we've got to back our mates, and if things are said or things are done, then obviously we're not going to just accept that, but we've also got to have that professionalism to rise above some of that stuff, and I just think we got involved in things we didn't need to today. They came with a plan and to disrupt, and it worked for them. They did it last week as well, and I'm not gonna. There's no template how to play this game. It can be played many different ways. If you're getting. Last time we beat them by 50, and they knew they weren't going to have to try and slow the game down today, and they came and did that. It's not about them, it's about us. We've got to be better. So there's a lot of learns for us. I knew we'd be a little bit clunky today. We've brought players in, we lost Johnny in the warm-up and all those things. I don't mind that. I don't mind that. What I do mind is the errors. We made a lot of errors today, mate. We made a lot of errors, and then that seems to compound or contribute to the stop-start nature of the game, but we only let in one try, so there is a positive there.
Yeah. Is it something that we need to look at out internally of how we can generate speed in a game if your opposition do come to slow your game down?
I think it comes back to that focus and concentration. Yeah, when we do it and we're on, we look good, but then sometimes we're getting up at the play of the ball and pushing or looking at the ref, and we don't need to do that. Just play the ball, we'll get them on the next ruck, and then some of our decision making and some of the passes that we give each other at times are poor. I just feel like our detail again was off a little bit, and listen, we can't train it enough, but errors have got to go out of our game. We're not singling anyone out. I think we're up 17 blokes are making errors at the minute, so we've got to improve on that.
Just on today, a bit of a milestone for Jimmy Watson as well. He's played his 200th game for the club. Did a little shirt presentation for him beforehand. What do milestones like that mean in the game?
I think we spoke about Jimmy before. I think it's massive, especially Jimmy's had a few setbacks of injuries even this season. To hit 200 for one club shows that you've been at a really good level professionally. It's League One Championship. It's hard to play, whether you're at the top of the division or the bottom, to play professionally and have that desire to keep turning up on evenings and pre-season and being professional. So yeah, it was a good presentation. We've had obviously Bob Pickles coming in and presenting his shirt, and yourself, who's put together a plaque and things for him as well. And it was nice to do it on Father's Day and have his family there, and he capped it off with a nice little try as well.
No conversions this time though.
No.
Looking ahead to next week, it's going to be a tough week in training to try and put right some of the wrongs from today.
Yeah, we'll carry on training, and it's a forever process. We're not far away. Hopefully the game will flow a little bit better next week. It'll be tough there wherever we're playing, and we need to be on, and we need to be better than today. Hopefully Crusaders will watch this today and get themselves a false sense of security, but they're well coached, and they're coming to now a little bit as well. So I think they've had a good result today, and they've put together some wins, which we knew they would do, because they had a quite disruptive off-season and pre-season, so they're getting into a rhythm now, and we've got to be on. But if we get us right, then that's the main thing. We've got to get us right, because there's no point in looking at them or what team they're going to put in or what they're going to do if we're not right. So that'll be a big focus early week, and then I'll say we'll do our preview on the opposition, and hopefully build on a win today and a much better performance.
Well, that might not be the performance you wanted. Well done on today's win.
Cheers, mate.
See you next week.
Thank you.
Cheers.